Tonight, we report on what the State Auditor's Office found in the Grant County financial records and how close a driver came to going over a cliff. What's going on in sports, Bob?
Big Bend Baseball was the only sporting event in town Wednesday. Stay tuned to find out how the Vikings performed in their league opening doubleheader against Yakima Valley College. Here's a look at our Weather Center forecast.
And here in the weather department, we continue to look around for our umbrellas, our rain gear, because it looks like we're going to need it for at least about 24 hours, and it's going to be a little cool, too. All the details coming up.
I'm Alan Troop. Stay tuned for all of this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News, your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
The state auditors met with the Grant County Commissioners to tell them about the finding and management letters they plan to issue as part of their 2012 audit. The finding focused on how the clerk's office tracks financial records. Clerk Kim Allen explained office personnel need to review transactions if a mistake was made on a register. For roughly 6 months, the deputy clerk fell behind on her work. The first management letter focuses on the county's investment pool. The auditors pointed out the pool didn't have any cash available for about 4 days in December 2013. The county needed to borrow about $570,000 to pay for county departments. The final management letter related to issues with how the county compiled its financial reports. The auditor's office didn't check their financial reports against the treasurer's reports. The auditor's office started checking on a monthly basis in 2013. A pickup nearly went over a cliff after leaving Interstate 90 about 10 miles west of George on Wednesday afternoon. Antonius P. Los, a 52-year-old Othello man, was driving west in a 2004 Ford F-150 pickup. He allegedly turned onto exit 139 and then left the road to the right, striking a State Department of Transportation sign and stopped just short of a cliff, according to the Washington State Patrol. Los was reportedly injured and received lacerations to his face and was taken to Kittitas Valley Health Care. The State Patrol lists the cause of the crash as the pickup was driven with its wheels off the road. Grant County Sheriff Tom Jones plans to hold at least 4 town hall meetings this year. The sheriff holds the meetings across the county aimed at developing a partnership with community members. The sheriff's office administrative staff will be available to answer questions. The meetings are set to take place in Quincy, Ephrata, Warden, and at the Grant County Fairgrounds. The Grant County Republican Party will be hosting their annual Lincoln Day dinner on April 4th. The dinner and auction is taking place at the Grant County Fairgrounds at 6 p.m. Tickets can be purchased by calling 509-770-7952 or by email at lincolnday.tickets@gmail.com. Individual tickets are $40 and tickets for a couple are $70. Washington State Republican Party Chairwoman Susan Hutchinson will be attending as the keynote speaker. Hutchinson was an anchor for Seattle's Cairo TV station for more than 20 years. Former National Rifle Association President Sandra Froman is also attending. She has been involved with the NRA Board of Directors since 1992, and she will be speaking on the importance of the Second Amendment's right to keep and bear arms. For more information, contact Kimber Libert at 509-989-7619. Now let's take a look at people with warrants issued by the Quincy Police Department.
Each of the people you see here have warrants for their arrest and is wanted by law enforcement. If you see any of these people, the Quincy Police Department asks that you not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but to call police. You can call the Quincy Police Department at 509-787-4718 or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m.
We will be back after this.
DQ $5 lunch. I'm really into it. One thing I can't decide. Is it chicken strips, fries, and a drink with a free sundae, or do you get a sundae with free chicken strips, fries, and a drink? Trick question. Both answers are correct.
Exactly, Sam. It's Fanonomics. Entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. The $5 lunch, only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
Good food, cold beer, and plenty of entertainment. That's what Sporty Steakhouse is all about. Open 6 a.m. every day. We offer over 100 reasonably priced menu items with 24 different ice-cold beers on tap and a wide variety of spirits. Come in with your favorite group, watch the game on our big screen TV, shoot pool, play shuffleboard, and more. We have live music and DJs, so find us on Facebook for upcoming events. Located on East Broadway Avenue in Moses Lake. Sporty Steakhouse, where good friends meet.
Hi everybody, hope you enjoyed your Thursday. Meteorologist Don Morelli with you here on iFIBER Channel 1 News Weather. Your forecast brought to you by your Bud Cleary Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. Well, the thermometer on average after tomorrow will be right around that 60-degree mark, which is just about seasonal this time of the year. But until that happens, tomorrow we're going to be seeing a cooler and wet period at times through Friday. In fact, starting as we are talking right now, a few sprinkles around the vicinity. Brighter skies, though, will develop during the weekend, maybe a pre-dawn shower still on Saturday morning, but nicer afternoons coming our way. And then we see not much day-to-day changes. At least that's the way it looks right now for much of the work week next week. So let's put in perspective for today. We've had a few sprinkles around, nothing officially in the water bucket, but I saw a few sprinkles out there. I'm sure you did too. 58 degrees the afternoon high, 34 degrees was the morning low, and look at that. You can't get much closer unless you get the morning low near 35. Then we'd be right on it. But generally a seasonal day today with the 58-degree high today. 59 and 39 the extremes, a little milder for the morning start in Moses Lake, and also a few sprinkles around in that area as well. As far as currently outside, we have mostly cloudy skies. As I mentioned, we do have a few sprinkles. And that'll really develop overnight tonight and more so during the next 24 hours. Probably getting a steady rain at times in some areas. 32-degree dew point, 56 degrees the daytime high right now, well, temperature right now. So we're looking for temperatures not to fall all that much tonight with the clouds and showers coming on in. So let's put it into motion. Again, we've seen a few sprinkles, but let's watch what happens. This is the slug of moisture I've been talking about for the past several days. Coming on in as scheduled, and during the daylight hours, it looks like that'll be our best chance of some steadier precipitation. You saw some snow in those Cascades and mountains. Snow level around 3,000, 3,500 feet. It's going to rise to around 5,000 feet. So again, I don't think it'll be too much trouble in the passes, but you might want to take that in consideration. You saw a break there on Saturday daytime hours. Overnight, Saturday night, Sunday morning, we might see a sprinkle or two develop as well. But you see the rain shadow effect occurring here in the central areas of the state with the moisture staying out west. Here's the forecast for Friday. Generally a mostly cloudy day, heavy rains out west, and that'll be coming our way during the day in the northwest. Again, snow level around 3,000 feet there as well. Zooming in on the Columbia Basin, you can see temperatures in the mid-50s, so a little cooler than what we've been seeing because of the showers and rain around. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's a steady rain at times for 2, 3, 4 hours in the area. You can see the rain into the area. It's dry, looking pretty nice for the weekend. Maybe more showers on Tuesday, but all in all, temperature is not changing all that much.
Yeah, I don't know,
I
Coach T.
love it. It's March, baby. It's time for Toyota's sales event.
Yeah, you gotta let people know.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, Jan. Everybody loves a mascot.
Well, you try it, Coach.
Bring it on.
Get 0% APR financing for 60 months on 7 of your favorite Toyota models, like Camry or Prius. Plus, you'll get Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan.
This is some kind of deal here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Ready for some classy, laid-back fun? Imbibe in Moses Lake is the place for you. Imbibe has a huge selection of your favorite wine and beer on tap from local brewers. We have kegs to go, and we can fill your growler. Remember that summertime is beer time. Come enjoy our live music on Fridays and make sure to reserve a spot for private parties. What are you waiting for? This is the place to enjoy your favorite drinks with your favorite people. Find us on 3rd Avenue in Moses Lake, Washington, or call us at 509-765-1119.
Welcome back. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick with today's sports. Big Bend Baseball split its league opening doubleheader with Yakima Valley College at home Wednesday afternoon. The Yaks took an early 1-0 lead in the top of the first inning off a passed ball by catcher Ryan Wade. The score held up until the Vikings brought a run across the plate in the bottom of the third to tie it 1-1. Big Bend took its first lead when the team pushed a run home to go up 2-1 in the bottom of the fifth. A pair of runs in the top of the sixth and a run in the top of the ninth gave Yakima a 4-2 come-from-behind win in Game 1. The Vikings' Jordan Higley was hit with the loss. YVC put 2 runs on the board in the top of the first and 1 in the top of the third to go up 3-0 in Game 2. Big Bend closed the gap to 3-1 with a run in the bottom of the frame. The Yaks responded with 2 in the top of the fourth to stretch its lead to 5-1 and looked like the Vikings were on their way to dropping both games of the Twin Bill. But Big Bend rallied for 4 runs in the bottom of the sixth on a key 2-out bases-loaded double by Adam Munoz and then added a run, the winning run that is, in the bottom of the seventh to take the nightcap 6-5. Caleb Price picked up the win for the Vikings. Ryan Letkeman earned the save. Big Bend at 1-1 in NWAC East Region League play heads to Ontario, Oregon for doubleheader action this weekend with the Treasure Valley Chuckers. Laura Steiner went a combined 5 for 6 with 3 home runs, 5 runs scored, and 8 RBI, and the defending 2A state champion Sela Vikings swept the CWAC doubleheader at home against Ephrata Wednesday. Sela took the first game 22-3 and the second contest 15-1. Ephrata opened league play with the Twin killing at home against Toppenish last Saturday and falls to 2-2 in the league standings with the dual losses to the Vikings. The Tigers are out of action over spring break but get back on the diamond for a doubleheader at home against East Valley from Yakima April the 10th. The Seattle Mariners have signed right-handed starter Chris Young to a major league deal for the 2014 season in hopes of solidifying the back end of the rotation. Seattle signed Young today and designated left-handed reliever Bobby Laughlin Boys for assignment to clear a spot on the 40-man roster. Young had been in spring training with Washington, making 2 starts and giving up 4 earned runs in 10 and 1/3 innings pitched. Young spent last season in the Nationals minor league system as he struggled with troubles in his pitching shoulder. The 34-year-old has spent 9 seasons in the majors with the New York Mets, San Diego, and Texas. The back of Seattle's rotation has been a concern during spring training because of injuries to Hisashi Uekuma and Taiwan Walker. Well, that's it for sports. We'll be right back after this.
Doc, your run clock's here, but our network is down. What do you want me to do?
I just noticed. Call JL Computers. He's probably already on it.
Computer systems and networks are not only vital to doing business, they are often the key to efficiency and profitability. At JL Computers, we offer continuous monitoring of your system and provide immediate support when something goes wrong. Call today and talk to our certified technicians about your needs.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Our spotlight story tonight is about Frontier Middle School's Science Olympiad team. Here with the story is Jeff Chu.
They build cars that zoom by only powered by a rubber band. Helicopters too. Some of their flying machines depend on the air we breathe, with success measured by the egg that didn't crack. They make their own musical instruments. And don't forget the robot that can slam dunk it. Jay Loutherback, who has taught science at Frontier Middle School since 2000, said this year's Science Olympiad team may shape up to be Frontier's best ever.
This year, I think, is actually probably one of our most exciting years. The kids scored really super well this year at their regional tournament, 48 points. So you get 1 point for first, 2 for second, and so on. So out of the 23 events they competed in, they earned 48 points.
Science Olympiad has become a tradition dating back more than 20 years at Frontier Middle School. A long row of trophies sparkles on the countertop in his classroom. This year's team scored 11 first places at regional competition at Spokane Falls Community College. Frontier's Science Olympiad team is sending students to compete in the state competition next month.
We qualified 2 teams to go to state, and that'll be, again, April 12th. It'll be at Eastern Washington University, but they're competing against the top teams in the state. There's 5 other regions, or 5 total regions in the state, and they bring together those top placing teams from all those regions and compete.
9th grader and Science Olympiad competitor Amy Lunderville built a helicopter with her partner Trevor Young.
I just love competition. I think it's really fun. I like doing it, and the people and the kids here really inspired me to come back and stuff.
She already has designs on a career as a math teacher.
I just like learning that science and math can go on forever, and it's just one of those learning things that you still keeps going and you still learn from it.
Evan Mon, Science Olympiad Vice President, said he likes messing with and making things. He said that's exactly what the Science Olympiad experience is all about.
This was fun to do and to get to build stuff and see where I am compared to other people in the state.
Mon has helped win 3 regional first places this year so far. He built a boom-a-lever, kind of a crane-like device designed to hold a specific weight. Sydney Shirk, president of Science Olympiad, explained her interest in the competition.
I am more of a knowledge person and those events.
Lauderback said the Science Olympiad has made the teaching job he loves even better.
It truly has made my 14 years here awesome.
I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
We will be right back after this.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
At Les Schwab, along with great prices, our tires come with the kind of protection most other places just don't give you, which includes free flat repairs, equal value replacements, pre-trip safety checks, and more for the entire life of the tire. With the other guys, well, you just never know. So why is free protection on your tires good to have?
Lifetime protection. That's our best tire value promise. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
In Northwest news, a new method of measuring snowpacks in mountains could be used to help in Washington. NASA is testing a method that involves an airplane and lasers.
New NASA technology is taking snowpack research to a whole new level. NASA's Airborne Snow Observatory took off on its first flight of the spring snowmelt season, gathering crucial data used for allocating water during the ongoing western drought.
About 75 to 80% of the water comes from snowmelt. So understanding the snowpack is really, really important.
Armed with the latest high-tech instruments, cameras, and lasers, the aircraft can accurately measure things like snow depth from 20,000 feet.
How fast does it melt? Where does it melt? How is it accumulated? Until this project, we really have not had spatially complete information. We've had very patchy information.
Most of that information used to come from ground snow surveys. Not always accurate and often incomplete, leaving out snow accumulation at high elevations.
We can add up how much water there is in the mountain snowpack in the entire basin, whereas in past years, it's just been what percentage these few locations, about 5 to 6 locations, are telling us there is relative to the last 30 years.
The flights will run over the California Sierras through the end of spring. Researchers say the technology could someday be used to examine changing snowpacks worldwide to measure the effects of global warming. Haven Daily, Associated Press, Mammoth Lakes, California.
Teens under the age of 18 will be banned from using tanning beds in Washington. Governor Jay Inslee signed Senate Bill 6065 today, and it goes into effect in mid-June. Users of tanning equipment would have to show a driver's license or other form of government-issued identification with a birth date and photograph. Tanning facilities that allow people under age 18 to use a tanning device could be fined up to $250 per violation. The measure allows teenagers to use a tanning bed or related device if they have a doctor's prescription. California, Illinois, Nevada, Texas, Vermont, and Oregon ban the use of tanning beds for all minors under 18, and at least 33 states in the District of Columbia regulate the use of tanning facilities by minors, according to the National Conference of State Legislatures. And that's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.